Hello everyone, this is Akhier, Dragonheart, and I'm in Minecraft here. I'm currently, well, I guess I can't say I'm testing since I did finish it. So yeah, this is just an exhibition of my little thing I thought up. In the Bay 12 thread for vanilla Minecraft, there was someone asking about designs for Zelda type dungeon, where I'm like, I couldn't think of anything like that because I'm not really so much dungeon designing. But then I thought of one thing, and it's like, you know how in games in general, of course, you have those rooms where you go into it, the doors close behind you, and then you can't get out without killing all the monsters. Well, let's see, do I have it on peaceful still? Okay. I created that kind of room here. Obvious dispenser is obvious, but I walk in, the doors close, and then a zombie spawns. And you can't... It's just a zombie here because of testing purposes, but you can't get out until you are no longer on any of the pads. And as long as the zombie is alive, it's probably going to be walking around doing stuff. And because it's a constant signal, it's able to keep what it's doing without spawning new ones. So you won't just kind of randomly have more mobs spawn. Here's just the setup. This is just to the dispenser. You can wire it up however you need to. And this is just the doors, and it's just a pad of redstone under this. And this is completely vanilla. It's like the only thing fancy I have on right now is some Optifine wizardry, so I can have Faithful's texture pack, or the Faithful texture pack, because it looks pretty good. And yeah, that's how the room works. You come in, it sends a redstone signal, closes the doors, which is just having the doors, the normal doors, placed so that they're sideways, in case any of you didn't know how that worked. But yeah. Also, it's maybe important, maybe not, but you'll notice I have the doors placed so that they're closed with this side like this. That might be important. I didn't test it, but I have a sneaking suspicion if they were the other way around, you'd be able to come here and have the thing spawn and then go and just like attract it in, and with only one mob you'd be able to escape, which is kind of not the purpose of this whole setup. Stupid zombies, kind of loud. There we go. This is as far as I've gotten. It's like, it's a pretty simple setup, but with this you'd be able to create a setup for a challenge map. Like here I have it so that both doors are like it, but you could leave the entrance just a doorway that's open without a door, so that people can retreat. And the only thing that I could improve here with this is, besides having an actual objective, is hide this better. But that would have required more redstone from me, and I can do redstone later. There we go. So yeah, just once more, look down here. With it activated, because I actually have stuff up there. It's just coming around, activating the block, which turns off the torch. Because it's not receiving a redstone signal, the door opens. But, because of how it's placed, the door is closed. Simple enough. Over here, you can't see it right now, but there we go. And yeah, simple idea, simply made, and it works. Of course, you can't have big rooms with this, or let me rephrase this. it's harder to have big rooms. Though, depending on how you want it, long rooms would actually be somewhat easier, because all you'd have to do is, let's see. There we go. Yeah. Time set 0. There we go. Oh yeah, I definitely like that. So let's say this room was really long and it went that way farther. All you'd have to do is a little bit of prep time. And there. Or really, it could just be, like that. Or I'll place this right eventually. There we go. Like this, and then just... And then the wire will be sent, and you'd be able to have a really long room this way. The only problem with this is, you can't get too long and too wide all at once. Let's take a grid of as far as the redstone signal can go. I'm always kind of forgetting that number, so I don't know off the top of my head, but take that and grids of that. The most you can do is have it longer than 2 grids of that one way, but 2 grids the other. Now, of course, if you have weird shapes, you might be able to pull it off, but basically you have to have an extender somewhere connected to the grid so that any point can do it. So, from far corner to far corner, anywhere will activate this. That's all you need, but like I said, get it too wide and too long at once and you won't be able to get the redstone signal from all of it. One thing I will note is that using mods such as Red Power 2, this would be able to be optimized quite a bit more, especially since I wouldn't need to use the red torches and stuff, and I'd just be able to directly place the things down, just be like, here it is, and it's working. I won't be showing that because I'm lazy, but, you know, that's beside the point. Other ideas to consider is, I'm blanking out, my goodness. Yes, I don't know if you could do it, but an interesting thing would be creating basically like a, because of how this works, you could have lots of interesting setups, and the first thing that came to mind after I completed this was Binding of Isaac, because that's basically what it is. You have monsters that spawn in the room, and you can't leave until the monsters are all dead. So, using that, you could create basically, like they've done with a bunch of other things and all that. And if someone was able to create a world gen where it could randomly put together monster situations, minus, of course, creepers, because, you know, creepers. I guess if you went and made it so they couldn't blow up stuff, it'd be fine. In fact, it'd actually be pretty good, because if you could make it so selectively they can blow up doors. Stupid villager locking me out of my house. But yeah, if you can make it so they can blow up doors but nothing else, it would be even closer to that. So that's just one of the ideas I've thought of using this. Along with the whole, you know, adventure map, creating a room where it's like you walk in and you can't go out until you kill all the mobs. Anyway, it's a neat idea. thought up it just kind of randomly, so yeah, I'm just kind of randomly putting this video out. This is Akhier Dragonheart, the Immortal, and I'm signing off.